You know what, it's in some ways similar to last night. Had chances with guys in scoring position and couldn't come up with a big hit.
Yeah, you hit it right on the head. Late in the game, 7th, 8th inning, we get runners off first and second, no outs. We're only able to get 1 run out of it. It hurts when you can't do that. Right now, we're going through a little funk offensively where maybe a little over a week ago it was a little easy for us.
Yeah.
And we were really hitting some balls well. And all of a sudden, this is how it works in baseball. All of a sudden, one day, one guy starts struggling and it kind of leaks into it. And we're in one of those little funks. So we got to find our way out. We got to continue to work. But yeah, I mean, we were unable to get stuff going tonight. When we had chances, we didn't have many chances tonight. So when we did, we didn't make anything happen. And that was, it's hard to get runs when you can't make anything happen.
It's tough because you're getting some really nice pitching performances out there, and those guys are rewarded for what they're doing.
Yeah, and I think when it comes down to it, the pitchers just need to keep doing what they're doing. They are pulling their weight, and it's time for the offense to pick them back up. The pitchers are keeping us in these games. We had the tough ones before we went on the road. We had some tough ones in Williamsport, and even these past two nights have been tough. So the offense needs to answer. Yeah.
You look at the 4th inning, you had first and third, 2 outs, and the runner caught stealing.
Yeah.
Was that the runner?
Miscommunication there. So in that situation, we want to try to not steal so that we can possibly tie the game with 1 swing. And that was the thinking. So I think there was a miscommunication there, and we'll learn from it. It's one of those situations that you're glad it's an A ball and not in Pittsburgh. So these guys are young, they're young, and we've been preaching aggressiveness to them. So when they're aggressive, we can't get on them, but at the same time, we're teaching them when to be aggressive. That was just not the best time to be aggressive. So yeah.
Do you generally want your center fielder taking control on fly balls?
Yes.
If there's any chance that Casey, Ty both converged on that ball on issue, ideally you want the center fielder to just go ahead and take that.
They both called it at the same time, and neither one continued to call it. So the thing that we're going to hit tomorrow is when you hear the center fielder call it, it is not yours anymore. Get out of there. And we're going to tell the center fielder, when you call it, you better catch it. So you don't call it and back off. And that's what happened. There was miscommunication. The ball falls in, and it doesn't look good. It's an easy out, and it led to a big inning. So we're gonna hit it with that. When you give teams extra outs, they're gonna put up 3 runs. That's the way it works, and it's not fair to the pitchers. Remember your teammates. You guys have to know what you're doing. You have to know your roles. When the center fielder calls it, it's his ball, and he needs to go in there and get it. So center fielder has priority out there.
The last game of the short homestand tomorrow, it'd be nice to get a win before you take off out of here and state cup.
It would be nice. Wins are always good. I think right now we have to be. We have other things we need to address other than winning. Right now, we have to learn how to be professional as well. This thing in center field, that's communication's not that you gotta have professional communication there. Knowing the situations when to run. There's other things right now we need to address before we can think about winning. Winning is a byproduct of doing things correctly. So we have to get back in our work day and solidify some of the things right now that are giving us trouble.
Kevin Kramer back for the first time. Looked like he was, out there full go.
He looked okay for not seeing pitching for a couple days. Hit a ball early in the game, right at the third baseman, but he squared it up. Had really good at bats where he fought off all those pitches and ended up winning that one, and then stole second, and then stole third. Also, would have stole it if the ball hadn't been fouled off. So he looked actually really sharp for missing some time. Yeah.